Stand by.
Nervous?
Yeah. Never thought I'd be on live TV.
All right, welcome back to TGD Radio and TV from beautiful Greensboro, North Carolina. We're at the Carolinas PGA Show, merchandise show, and we're joined by one of our sponsors with the A-Head and 2 Under, Mr. Mike Bender, and to his right, my wingman, my goose, Mr. President,
Sir Maverick.
Mike Buceroni. Mr. Bender, thanks for having us here, first of all, and taking over your booth so we can do our little radio show here. What do you got going on? What's the new thing? What do you got to show us?
Well, I tell you, one of the things we're working on here, we're having a lot of success with, and it's really a life changer that we're showing people here. We really introduced this product at the Carolinas Pro in December, but it's 2 Under.
Can you talk in the microphone, please?
Well, okay, my goodness gracious,
Okay.
don't yell at me. Is that what you're good? You like to yell?
This is how we roll around here.
It is okay. I'm new to
This is
new
a
to
serious thing.
It is
Serious.
So this is going out to a lot of companies.
No.
So, anyways, 2 Under is
have
a
4
new
listeners.
performance brief, and I just tell people it's really a life changer for men. And if it's something that you haven't experienced yet, you should go to your local golf shop, like
those bad
Crow
boys
Creek, and purchase your pair, or even River's Edge. So, and try those out, because it will be the best investment you've ever made.
Swing shift.
Yep, the swing shift.
You got to explain them. Explain
Well,
them to
okay.
them, seriously.
All right.
Okay,
So
we'll
we got a little
explain these.
technology.
Well, I mean, it looks like yeah.
Okay, well, the packaging itself is just amazing.
Fantastic.
But aside from the fabric, which is unlike anything that anybody's, hey, Jeff, how you doing today? Do you carry these barefoot at the Dye Club?
Not yet.
Not yet, but
Not
we're
yet.
working on it. So
Take
but
yourself
our-
a pair, Jeff.
no,
if you
yeah,
want.
he's tried them out, so we're working on this. You love them. Look at that.
Okay.
Firsthand. Mr. Weldon, you're a fan of ours, right? So,
All right, explain the Joey pouch.
the Joey pouch. Well, to put this in simple terms, since we're on a G-rated show here and we're being broadcast live like 160 countries, the Joey pouch is really a condo for your most valuable assets. It holds everything in place where it's supposed to be without the compression that you have, or most people have experienced with a
The
compression
box
short.
Right,
That's
right.
So it allows you to wear these all day long, and the comfort factor is just amazing. And again, when I tell people it's a life changer, it really is. A
Moisture
life changer.
wicking.
Well,
Moisture wicking. Breeze. Absolutely. Keep
got,
keep feeding us here.
But no, also,
the
okay,
drip
aside,
tip,
we
drip tip technology.
wore them. We wore them in Orlando for the merchandise show. 10 of us, you were there.
Yeah, we were there.
Played 100 holes of golf in one day.
Yep.
And Gold Bond never made it out anyone's bag.
No,
No.
you
It-
can.
there's
No, we didn't
nothing.
even bring it.
No, you can throw the powders away. You'll never need them again. And we did try those out. You mentioned the 100-hole marathon that we
Yep.
played for help raise money for friends of ours at the Folds of Honor Foundation. So we played 100 holes in about 85, 90-degree day in September, one of the last warm days we had in the Carolinas, it seems
With
like.
pants, not
With
shorts.
pants, no shorts. And I believe, and I gave everybody a couple pair,
Yep.
and just in case we needed to make a pit stop and change somewhere midway through. But
Didn't
I
need
believe didn't need to. Everybody wore them for the whole day, 100 holes, no issues. And so that was really just a grand test to make sure the product worked and was everything we said it was.
I don't think there could be a better test than that. First of all, none of us have played 100 holes. Mike probably hasn't played 100 holes in 3 years.
Yeah, combined. That's
Combined.
exactly right.
I
So,
wouldn't.
so to play 100 holes in a day and not have to worry about the meat and 2 veg, as we said earlier, that's great.
So you
That's
like
good.
That one. That was Biggs.
I must have missed that one.
Hashtag good talk.
Hashtag
Oh, really?
Good talk.
Wow. So you guys,
Yeah.
tech
So okay,
savvy.
I don't.
know
Again,
nothing about
we're
that.
getting off the cart path again. Let's get back on.
Okay, here
What
we
else?
go.
What else we got here? I've always known Ahead to have awesome headwear. So you guys got a new program, I think.
We have a new program. Excuse me. We have just launched as of the Orlando show this past January. We have now got into the college license business. So we have, as you see here, a couple nice representations for all your Duke and Clemson fans. I apologize. We have a Carolina hat in the back, but I was told not to bring it out on TV. So
Yep.
we have right now about 100 different colleges, some
Wow.
large, some small, that we have the license with. So you now have the ability to buy your favorite Ahead hat with your favorite university on the hat itself.
Should
so
we put the club
that's
logo
new.
on it too?
No, we haven't got that far yet. Branding and licensing is rather difficult when it comes to colleges and pro teams.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, it's just a university logo. But where we have had some success with them is they have allowed us to do what we're best at Ahead and create multiple logos for the university.
That's neat.
So the same type of concept that we carried over and brought to the golf business in 1995, where we take the club logo and we take the name and we put our little variation on it, hopefully to help create multiple sales. The colleges have allowed us to do that as well. So now we can take, instead of just the Clemson paw, we can use their name and likeness and use our graphics and create something a little bit different.
Excellent.
How's the show been for you?
Oh, the show's been excellent. So I think the attendance has been very well here, well received, despite the weather challenges we had coming into this week. So, and it's a matter of preparation too. I think the vendors here that prepare for this show ahead of time, make sure people come by, they're the ones that'll have success with it.
Where now that now we got 3 Bs, the Bender, Boost, and Big Show here.
That's a lot of bees.
But where
It
do
is.
you? One serious question, obviously, other than your product. Where are you guys with your with your merchandise and going around traveling to the golf courses? What's the word on the street outside of the beach? State of the game? Is it getting everybody to have fun again playing this game?
Well, I think, as you know, that might be the $10 million question. The industry's in a tough time right now, seeing a tough time, and I think everybody's trying to figure out what is the next step. What do we need to do in the golf business to bring people here, to make it fun. People don't have the time they used to have. When I grew up, my mom was a stay-at-home mom and raised, myself and my sister. My dad worked, so she was at our disposal to take us to the golf course or take us to cheerleading camps or whatever my sister was doing.
You sure
You were
it
a
was your
cheerleader?
sister?
I tried. Jeff Parkman actually could
Dabbled in
elaborate
that?
more on
No,
that.
He's not around.
He's not around.
Defend
Parkman,
himself.
yeah, he was a cheerleader
It's a
at
Carolina thing,
Yeah,
though.
that's right. But whatever it might have been, Mom was there to take care of the family,
Right.
take care of the household, and Dad worked. And today's world, Mom and Dad work. The children, they are more into tech things, more into an instant gratification, things that are easier. And golf is hard. And again, back to your question, what do we do as an industry to make it fun, to make it easy? And I don't know that any of us yet have come up with that answer.
I think we just got to start getting people to be Biggs and I were talking yesterday on the way up, and no more negativity. Let's just stop it. Stop with the negativity. Is the game hard? Yeah, it's a hard game. So what? Everybody's playing it.
Make it fun.
It's the only
Make it-
game you can play. We talked about this last week. It's the only game you can play in really till you leave this happy land. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a fun game.
Oh, there's no doubt, and I think that's why we all got involved. And and I remember watching your show last week, and you made a reference to Mr. Weldon
That's right.
about
we did. I
his
didn't want to
age.
bring it up again.
No, but since he's here listening, I thought I'd reference that. But yes,
You have to speak up when you're talking about Gene.
Gene, he's got to turn to the left or right. Which
He
ear?
should be fine now. He's got his.
Okay,
There it is.
there it is.
There's
so,
the sign of gratification.
but you're
There
right.
it is.
Young guys like us can still go out and have fun with Mr. Weldon and play on the same level, and it's just that's the great part of this game, is that age is not a deterring factor in who you can go out and play golf with. Every other sport that I can think of, you don't have that ability to do that. You can't take a 20-year-old and a 60-year-old and play tennis at the same level.
Right.
So, and you're right. I mean, make it positive. Let's stay enthusiastic.
Start thinking about the things that are good with golf instead of what's wrong with it. I've heard all the excuses. It takes too long. It's hard. But I mean, again, it's like you can play. It's a timeless sport. You can keep playing. It's survived longer than all these sports. It's been around for 400-something years now. I think we start making it fun, start doing special events. That 100-hole marathon we did for the Folds of Honor, that was a lot of fun. You don't think people wouldn't want to do that to support support the troops, support their country. Mike's doing a Mardi Gras event down there. They got beads all over the place. I mean, it was a blast. Now, we don't want you to take your shirt off, Mike.
No, you don't
despite
want that.
what the girls at Hooters might say otherwise.
No, definitely not.
You know, it's creative. It's getting more and more creative. Doing the same thing and just saying how bad it is not going to help any of us. So I think we start being positive and we take off and don't let anyone else drink that Kool-Aid anymore.
No, I agree. And of course, you know, you guys both being members of the PGA of America, you're here, we're here these couple days. You're having your meetings, and I know some of the breakout sessions and you know are focused on ideas of how we and you are the leaders of this industry and leaders of the golf. You know, what is it that we need to do? And collectively, we all need to come together, whether it's from the vendor side and the golf equipment and manufacturer side, the golf professional, PGA member side. What is it that we need to get back to so we can bring people into this game, you know, get new people in the game? And so, I don't know.
Well,
you get him a microphone, and
I'm telling you. Well, yeah, I also want to show this because I think this is kind of neat. One of your other projects you got here, Bender. Signs by the
25
sea.
signed up. We're auctioning them off. Sorry there, Mr. Biggs.
I love this. Look at this. Look at
The
this sign.
Benders.
The Benders.
It's like
That's
the movie
This is
The
the
Millers.
Benders. We're going to put this on the front of the table.
We're going to auction this off for charity here at the end of the show.
It sounds like a bad sitcom, The Benders. But anyway,
No comment.
really cool signs, custom signs you do there.
Custom signs by the sea. Actually, the company is owned by a PGA member.
Okay.
So they're out of New Jersey, and we do great event signs, custom signs for your homes.
Bag tags,
toasters.
dartboards.
Oh, beer caddies, which I'm sure might
Well,
work more for Mr. Busaroni over there. Wine caddies, there we go. Nice beer caddy, even has the bottle opener on the side. So
I feel like I'm on that. What's that show?
Jeopardy.
No.
QVC.
QVC.
Well, sure, why not? The only difference is we're not calling out prices right at the moment, but we will. We can discuss that at a later date.
We can.
So absolutely, and once again, you know, you can find most of these fine objects at River's Edge, Crow Creek, many other golf facilities. But you know,
Objects.
since I'm here with the golf professionals and representatives from those facilities, go
Well,
ahead and do that.
I know I speak for, I normally speak a lot, but I know I
You
can
do.
speak on behalf
true.
of myself and Jimmy. Without your $5,000 sponsorship commitment for having the show here,
Oh,
we wouldn't have been able to do this.
Was
We
it
do-
that much?
We certainly do appreciate that.
I knew it had a 5 in it, but I didn't realize it had any zeros after it.
Yeah.
So, I've got a hat just for you, Mr. Busaroni.
Oh, thank you.
After that
Rather
last
appropriate, I think.
last comment
Yeah.
there, it's yours.
This makes it all worthwhile. right here.
Absolutely.
Well, that was really fun, Mike. Thanks for putting up with us and all day and having us here. And for those of you who own a few shops or are doing the buying out there, stop by the A-Head booth, the 2-under booth.
How many pairs have you sold?
The 2-unders? Let's see. I think I'm on my second case of 2-under underwear
Like
right now.
96, a shot. Yep.
Yeah. So doing real well at that. Anything else for Mr. Bender so we can let him go?
Really
Thank you.
Thank him for
Hopefully, he hasn't actually
letting us see
signed the check yet, so we
No,
need to
I haven't
be
signed
careful what we say.
He's probably going to give us an East Coast
That's
gift card.
right.
It's
Yeah,
probably
I-
going to be in hats. We're
It-
going to get in hats,
it
which is
might be.
fine. Which
That's
is fine. All right. Well, thank you, A-Head and 2-under, for keeping us here.
Thank
TGD
you.
Radio and TV are produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. All of our TGD programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand. To catch up on a show you may have missed, click on the TGD Radio and the TGD TV tabs in the menu at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices on iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and Myrtle Beach Golf app. Guys, I'm Jimmy Biggs. My wingman over there, Mike Busaroni and Mike Bender. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Stay tuned. We're going to have some more TGD golf news and information coming up next.